Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the week from the 5th to 11th of September 2022. And this is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to help the channel grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Now about the energies of next week, there's only one word for everyone, that is Mercury Retrograde. Now, if already here with me for some times, then probably you understand the natures of Mercury Retrograde. So I will repeat for new members who still showing to the terms of Mercury Retrograde. So in a year, we will have 3 times Mercury Retrograde. So this is the most retrograding planet that we need to get familiar with and understand, so we can prepare ourselves how to cope with it. So basically, when Mercury retrograde, so it will be on the 9th or the 10th of September. On the internet, people say it's on the 9th, but in the map that I'm using, the live sky satellite map, it's about the 10th. It will be official retrograding of the Mercury retrograding. However, it doesn't matter, because roughly around this time, in 3 weeks until the 1st of October, 1st or 2nd, things will be slow down, especially things that related to communications. We might experience the disruptions of communications in all sorts of forms. Interpersonal communications interrupted, internet, technologies, and on the bigger scale, it can be the projects that you trying to, push forward. It will be halted for a while or disrupted, and it causes nuisance and annoyance. So how to cope with it? We just have to prepare things more, and we might have to try things again and again, 2-3 times, as many as we need to allow things to work. So patience is very important, right? But the nature of Mercury retrograde is not about to cause disruption. It's actually about, imagine if you live on your own and you cannot contact anyone outside. That's the idea. So if in that situations, people will have to be inventive, creative on the solutions that we're looking for to deal with our environment or our situation. That also bring back, memories, visions, people, even the axis, all the deceptive energies, to allow you to have time to work on the natures of all these things, to recognize, to gain the clarities. So the themes about this is about, prepare yourself to find the truth of the things that you need to get rid of, or the things that you need to solve. But direct to the nature of the things, not a compromise or temporary, it's not like patched solution. So on the 10th of this month, it's a full moon, so it's like you're starting it's like the month of manifestations, and it will go up to the peak of it when the moon is full. So it's around the 10, and the Mercury retrograde around the 9 or the 10. That means that there's a lot of hidden truth will come to the surface. Now the interesting thing of this month is on the 5th is the moon is in Sagittarius. So you will start to have to work on your intuitions, raise your intuitions, and you start to feel kind of like sensitive toward things that not genuine, that's not honest, or that's not quite fit to the benefit of what you're doing. So the intuition asks you to, to be more visionary about, it's like looking out of the box, looking at to your issues on the different perspective. Now, the funny thing is, by the end of the week, which is 11th of September, the moon is actually in Pisces, and it will conjunct with Neptune on the 11th. Now, that is, and remember, Pisces actually square with Sagittarius. So that means the intuition is working strong from the beginning, and even stronger at the end of the week, with the help of Mercury to bring out the hidden truth, to show you the clarities by slowing down things, forcing you to work with your own intuitions, connected to yourself. But because Pisces square with Sagittarius, so the two visions that you got, the two intuitions that you feel, will now show you the contrast. And by that, you will strongly recognize something by the end of next week. So next week, the key terms is Mercury Retrograde, and also means clarities. So there's a lot of truth and clarities you will gain in the following weeks. So let's go to the card and see what the cards say, and hopefully we can confirm this information one more time. Okay, so as usual, let's go to the oracle cards to see what is the fortunes for the week from the 5th to the 11th of September. The first card we have is the Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity, speak your truth. Now, as you see, so next week is required the direct truth, the bare truth that from you, or even you require it from other people. So there's something coming to an end here. So next week, on this tendency of energy, it indicates that we will have to focus on the unsolved business. That is the theme of next week. So focus on that, because it will show you the way out or the solutions, and to give you that closures. And because this is one of the steps that's designed so people can totally free to enjoy the new things, the new cycle, the new chapter, the new life. Cosmic Sapphire. Okay, so speak the truth with honor. Now, the second card we have is Ascension Flame. Merge with light, ignite keys and codes. Basically, because there's a lot of situations that we have been dealing with. Sometimes it's so tricky and it's so complicated that we tend to come up with like solutions about how about making things a little bit sneaky around, or kind of like being a little bit not quite sneaky, but what is the word for this? So sometimes we will think that it's okay to do it that way, but then we think forward and back, and the consciousness, the heart, and everything, and then we kind of like decide to strip off all the tricks or all these ideas, and we decided to go back to the original way to deal with things, because it's more true to the identity of the sign Sagittarius. So we decided to deal it by saying the truth, telling the truth, and being honest about that, because that is the best way to make you feel good, to make you feel how I say, matching this with the identity that you're carrying. So basically, spirits advise that Ascension flames emerge with the light. It means that you have to trust in the justice, trust in the process, to allow yourself to align with the how I say, the sign that your higher self already chosen, which is the light side. And ignite keys and codes. Ignite keys and code here is the mind and the soul. To be, to be honest and to true to yourself, to what's your intuition trying to guide you. So that's exactly the energy that's going on next week, when the moons come in to to ask you to raise more your intuitions and connect to your higher self. And then the Mercury comes to help you to even have to utilize or raise even higher your intuitions to work on all the aspects of your life where things still not solved through different views, different aspects of sorry, it's like you have to go higher, further from the ordinary way that you were thinking in the past, which is, well, let's say it's a higher perspective, that is the word, right? On the things. And sometimes you will have to be a little bit more abstractive the way that you think about things. And then by the end of the week, with the contrast of the moon in Pisces, it will show you where is, if it's like if it's practical, if it's compatible with your situations, then you don't feel that conflict and the contrast. But when the moon in Pisces, because the sign of Pisces is all about dreaming, imaginary, and it's all about, how I say, like looking at the world upside down with the opposite angle of views. So basically that is what we have. Okay, let's see. Let's not come to the tarot. We go to the black mirror first to see what is the shadow that we people need to pay attention to. Now the black mirrors we have 32. 2 days for tomorrow. Now this is not quite the shadow, but it reminds, or spirit trying to remind people that today is actually quite an important day for everyone, because this is like the new foundations that we're trying to create. So we have to think with more strategy view on the things that we want to do. And it also asks you to solve things based on speaking the truth and honesty, integrity, dignity, because that allows you to move on and complete the new cycle without the karma that we will have to deal with later on. So basically, this is like the universe asking people to solve things with the new energies of yourself, the new, because you gain the wisdom and experiences so far. So it's time not to be ignorant to what the details of everything. Make sure that everything being dealt with the truth, honesty, dignity, and no more games, no more tricks, because this is to allow you to create something sustainable, especially the foundations for you to enjoy the end of the cycle with all the achievements, and it start today. So don't take things naive and easily. Make sure that everything will be dealt with cautions, with knowledge, with logic, with science, with wisdom. So by the end of the cycle, the transformation won't be painful, because this will be the bridge for you to even, go to the next cycle with a harmony, and can maintain all the foundation and make sure that you don't lose things. So this is the meaning of it, today for tomorrow. Okay, now with the love card, let's see what we have. Let go of control issue. Allow these situations to unfold naturally. Now, I definitely agree with this, because obviously the theme of those people found the soulmate recognitions, that is the biggest reward that you have gained, you have earned through your hard work and through all the, the karmic payment that you've done. And for the people who start to exploring the new life, the new land, you will meet people of different shapes and forms, and obviously their energies are now different from the people you met before, those who hurt and caused you troubles and lessons and taught you lessons. But spirits say that you need to let go of the control issues because this is what you learned from the old cycle. Control issue is not just about possession of something or someone. It's also about you trying to dictate the result, the outcome of the things that you are, looking for or hoping. So you actually dictate it. So because you dictate it, so when thing doesn't go the way you want, it might cause the conflict, and it will kind of like trigger back that shadow that you had been dealing with in the past. So the best ways for everyone in this world, not just Sagittarius, to deal with things is we have to be well prepared with the knowledge, with the behaviors. Figure out how to apply things to the context of what you are dealing with in the most appropriate way, but don't control the outcome because that is a control issue. In relationship, the same. Allow things to happen naturally because you want to see the truth of the things before you make decisions. You don't want to make decisions and expect things to work out the way you want because we cannot control anything in this life. Okay, now let's go to the tarot and see what we have. Let go of control issue. So I actually start to think the keyword for next week is clarities, Mercury Retrograde, clarities, let go of control issue. I start to think that there will be some sort of like revelations in the, how I say, all the relations between you and other energies. They will come out showing you the truth. Which one is the friendship, which one is the work partner, which one is the colleague, which one is the soulmate, which one is the platonic soulmate. It's like the clarities about your relations with other people. So that is gonna be that way. And also it show you the how I say, the issues of why things not work out between you and someone, especially in when you're looking for a relationship. It will show you that clarity. So it's like it gives you the wisdom, not the knowledge, because you know the events, what happened in your life or what happening right now in your life, but you quite not can put it into some sort of personal perception. So you will gain that wisdom, because that wisdom will be like your guiding star, the guideline, so you can deal with other things later on. This is the preparation from the universe to help you to get that how I say, the it's like the autopilot mechanism that trying to being built and designed for you, so you can use that to apply with everything else later on. So this is actually one of the very, very good blessings from the universe. Okay, now let's go with the tarot and see what we have. The Two of Pentacles. Wow, there will be how I say, the one-on-one conversation here, face-to-face conversations, and there will be truth being delivered, and it allows the other persons also to do the same. So let's see what we have. The Five of Cups. Now this is the conversations about the truth and clarity, the things that we were not quite understanding in the past about someone. And now there will be a chances. And I think this is on the favor of those who still, processing that soul recognitions with people, someone that in your mind. So that will be the truth coming out here. And the next one is clarity. So basically, there will be one-on-one conversations, very soul-to-soul, heart-to-heart conversation here. And you will recognize if that the one or not, because you will gain the clarities about this connection between you and this person. Now let's see the challenge here. So some people, the challenge here is how to take the leap of faith, how to gap the bridge between you and someone here that, like intuitively connected with you, spiritually connected with you. So that's a challenge, is how you upgrade or how you transform these relations into something more, how I say, it's like upgrade the relation between you and someone into a higher level of, connections between the two people. It can be from a friendship to a relationship, or from relationships to a marriage, or yeah, it's like you trying to how I say, make the gain the opening opportunities. So you want to open something here, especially when it comes to emotion with other people. But to allow it to happen, you need to know where the two people stand. So that is why the clarity is gonna comes to what people before the Mercury retrograde. That's why I say the Mercury retrograde this time is a bit different from other times. It's not about bringing back the people from the past, like an ex or toxic ex or something like that, but it allows you to have that chances to recreate all the memories later on when the Mercury retrograde with someone, by revising and chain all the events that happen, to make sense of all the events. So that is the Ace of Swords will allow people to have it. Now let's see what come toward people here. So what coming toward you is the Page of Pentacles. There will be how I say, it's like you able to fit the key into the keyhole of the wall of the door between the two people and unlock it. But it's kind of like like the door is like open but being left ajar. So there's a jar gap between the door and the wall. So people start to can see through each other heart, but not quite open yet, not quite 100% yet. So but it will give you that hope, that that clarity about something here. Okay, now let's clarify this reading and see what we have. The Two of Pentacles we have is the King of Wands. I think you will be the ones who being active in these conversations with the King of Wands. You want to it's like it's your time. It's a divine timing, and it's working on your favor, and you will be the one who lead. So you either come to these persons, or you will be the one who open these conversations with someone. You will be upfront. You will choose to be yourself, as the card here says. Speak, integrate, honor and integrity. Speak the truth. Now the Five of Cups we have the World. when you realize that you taking back the control, the power to yourself, and being the leaders or taking the leadership of this union, and you chose to be upfront, to be straightforward, to be honest, and you suddenly see the world opening up in front of your eyes because you're gaining the truth about this. So the person was not, how I say, were not meant to run away from you or let you down, or or to hurt you. It was miscommunications, misunderstanding, or even the two people were not ready for the divine plan on the time that you thought it's supposed to be, because you had the control issues before. You suppose things to work the way you wanted, but you don't realize that when you put yourself in other people's shoes, it will be a lot of other factors that also stop people. Okay, so the so the Ace of Swords is the truth comes out of these connections of the two souls. The towers will collapse. The tower falls down, and it will free yourself. Now, why the Fool is in challenge? Because you are urged to take a leap of faith, to change things, to make the table turn, to catch up with the energies, tendencies of development at the moment, and also other fellows. So that's why the Fool is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So the challenge here is if you can recognize what is the truth and what is the deceptive that people trying to play to allow you to take that leap of faith. So it's either you find the truth about this person as the person who with you or not, or you find the natures of the people still trying to be, dodgy, still to being sneaky, still trying to be manipulative through playing the games that you want, because you never confront the truth. You never be yourself. That's why you cannot see the truth. So the challenge is how you speak out the truth and also demand the truth to allow you to be free and start that new life that you're always looking for. Okay, so what coming toward you is the Page of Pentacles. So there will be some sort of revelation here, especially when it comes to, yep, when it comes to how I say, there will be a small kind of like a glimpse doorway. That the card we had the other days, that's the card about, and it allows you to see the path you're supposed to go is either with this person or not. Okay, so to answer what is the clarity about this person, now let's pull one card, yes and no. And the question I will ask specific today is about the conversation heart to heart, soul to soul about someone here, because it's allows you to open that door of the new world, the place that where you're supposed to go. But because the challenge is the people here is not your soulmate yet. It's like the copy soulmate. So people, because you attract, because when you step in the awakening period after the awakening time, things will follow the divine plan, and your energies raise up. You become yourself, you shine, and you attract all the energies toward you, including the people that lust, that vibe, that light that you carry within you. So sometimes you attract the people that not your soulmate, but they copy your soulmate to make you think that because they want that energy you have so bad. That's why they have to do it. Okay, so this is the challenge to see if you can pass this, because if you can pass this, that means you successfully graduate the Life University A+, and that means that you want to meet your soulmate after this. So this is very important. Now the question is, it is the copy or the soulmate? Now Spirit, let's show me the answer. Compromise. Now, compromise to me is a no, because as long as you compromise, that means, because it's all, not all the cards in here is yes and no. It can be a lot of different meanings and a lot of different messages. But because my question is that it's very specific, is this a soulmate or the copy one? Now they say compromise, that means this is a fake one. This is not the real one. This is not the one you're supposed to be with. So keep that in mind, and good luck everyone. And if this story resonates with you, please comment so everyone can share your story and understand the real natures of how we're dealing with the universe energy. Okay guys, good luck to everyone, and hopefully you all can gain that clarity that you need, because this is very important. As I say, it will be the guideline, the guiding star for you of the whole cycle that you are stepping in. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.